So myself Tanisha Nagwani, roll number IC2K2393. Moving on to the eighth question. So the eighth question is write a program in Python to implement logistic regression and linear regression. For every method, compute and display the implemented model's evaluation measures such as accuracy and other values of different evaluation matrices such as confusion matrix, accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, effectivity and score function, RMSE and R2 score. So the prerequisites are you need to install the necessary libraries using PIP, that is bash, pip install, numpy, pandas, scikit-learn. Then the linear regression in Python. So the linear regression is a statistical method for modeling the relationship between a dependent variable, one or more independent variable by fitting a linear equation. Then implementing linear regression in Python involves using libraries like scikit-learn and stats model to fit models and make predictions. Then the formula for the linear regression is y is equals to v naught plus plus beta 1 x1 plus till beta r xr plus e, representing the linear relationship between variables. Then using linear regression involves one independent variable, whereas multiple linear regression involves two or more. The scikit-learn library provides a convenient and efficient interface for performing linear regression in Python. Then the simple linear regression. So simple or single variant linear regression is the simplest case of linear regression as it has a single independent variable, that is x is equals to x. The following figure illustrates simple linear regression. So you can see this figure of simple linear regression. Then the tools and data sets used are given below, that are that in language Python we use libraries NumPy and scikit-learn. Then data sets used are breast cancer dataset, which will be in the binary classification, that is logistic regression, and the diabetic dataset, that is continuous target, will be considered as linear regression. Then implementation steps in Python. So the common steps are import libraries, datasets, train, test, split in models and matrices. Then load dataset, breast cancer or diabetes. Then split into train and test sets. Then train model, that is logistic regression of classification, and linear regression for regression. Then predict on test data and compute respective matrices using sklearn.matrices. Then this is the code which imports logistic dataset. Now this was all. Then the explanation of code and output interpretation we will see. So the script is structured into four main parts. First is custom logistic regression class that implements gradient descent to find the optimal weights and bias for a classification task. It uses the sigmoid activation function to map linear outputs to probability between 0 and 1. Then the second is custom linear regression class that implements gradient descent to find the line of best fit for a continuous prediction text task. It uses a simple linear hypothesis function that is denoted by y is equals to wx by by, which equals wx plus b. Then the fifth is evaluation functions. These functions take the true values, that is y value, and the predicted values as y predict from the test set and calculate all required matrices using established sklearn functions. Then in sixth, the main execution is fname is equals to main. This block generates artificial dataset for both tasks, trains the respective custom models, make prediction, and calls the evaluation function to print the result. So it was all about question 8, and we'll see the next question in the next part of